Is it possible to learn from someone we really don't like? Even if we see that person as embodying everything wrong about being human, the opposite of what is needed, or a person who can only make things worse? How about if that person is powerful and influential and probably dangerous, in your opinion? Is there anything to learn from listening to such a person as this, about humanity, about differences, even about ourselves? Well, it just so happens that a man fitting that description, to some, happens to exist at time of speaking these words. And in 2016, during the US presidential election, I wrote a poetic piece about him. This is Sonderlust with Steve M. Nash, offering an uncommon perspective on the human being experience. An invitation for you and I to blame and shame less and to listen more, and to see what comes from doing that. Episode 5. Donald. The wonderful one that states, we need to talk about Donald. Quote, I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Bruce Lee. What about Donald Trump? What about divisiveness, deviousness and deceit? What about the devil and the deep blue sea? How does being yourself help here? What about disease and disillusionment, the welfare of women, or the poverty of the planet? What's love got to do with any of it? How about paedophiles, psychopaths and other social pariahs? Or pervasive pernicious propaganda? How about you, too, and all your perennial problems? Will being yourself make all that go away? Is being yourself really the magic bullet? Can peace on earth really be so simple? We need to talk about Donald. First things first then. Donald is a behaviour, not a person. Repeat, Donald is a behaviour, not a person. And some behaviours are wiser and more loving than others. Some behaviours more welcomed, easier to express. And behaviour is merely thinking in the moment that makes sense to believe in and trust. But thinking changes, and what is believed in changes too, if you let it. Let go of negativity then. Let your frustrations flow. Let your indecision and doubt flourish. Don't resist anything, not even Donald. Not even your arrogance or dislike of it. Don't resist Donald. Next, Donald goes by many names, like Doris and Boris and Derek. Donald goes by your name too, because Donald is you and you are Donald. For example, did you know that Donald is often a Donald denier, and occasionally a Donald excuser, and sometimes a Donald defender? At its simplest, no you, no Donald. Lastly, Donald is a messenger, nothing more, a guidance. So don't shoot the messenger, don't shoot. Listen, notice, understand, and be curious instead. Learn from Donald, please learn. Otherwise Donald becomes Donald, Donald, out, out, out. Let molehills be molehills, not mountains. Don't resist Donald. Hold back your defences and listen. You do know how to listen, don't you? You do know where your answers come from. You do know that there will always be problems as long as there is you. Because you don't defeat Donald by becoming Donald. Just as hate is not diminished by more hate, and fear never douses out fear. And fear manifests itself in oh so many painful ways. Loathing, anger, violence, destruction. Donald. Love is the answer, and love is never wrong. Even Donald knows this, don't you? And love is you being you, and me being me. Remember, there will always be disagreements, always be discord. Individuality almost demands it. So does culture and landscape and climate. But disagreements can be welcomed and learned from rather than routinely resisted. Let a molehill be a molehill. Let love be love. What about Donald Trump then? Be like Donald in response, or be like love? You know what to do next. You do. You know what to do. The Sonderlust Challenge. Before I leave you, here's a little something for you to ponder on during your week. Think of a person that you least admire or actively dislike. Now recognise at least one personality trait that you and this person share. I dare you. You have been listening to Sonderlust with Steve M. Nash. All the way to the end. Thank you. For more about this podcast and to join the Sonderlust mailing list, please visit stevemnash.com/podcast.